Through the years, this channel has revealed a concern for the preservation of classic rides and roller coasters. As a maturing old guy, the threat of losing older rides becomes more interesting than the new ones year on year, and with the recent announcement that Lakemont Park in Altoona, Pennsylvania is shuttering their ride operations, including the loss of the oldest operational roller coaster in the world, the issue of coasters under threat once again comes back into the spotlight. In the last decade, GCI has introduced titantrack, a weld-free all-in-one steel track fabrication specifically designed for wood coasters. This new track provides a significantly smoother ride than traditional wooden roller coaster track design, and has to that effect drawn criticism from many coaster enthusiasts for completely changing the original character of those rides. The cost and maintenance savings from the longer-lasting and highly durable titantrack, however, provides a tempting consideration for many parks with old wooden coasters in dire need of refurbishment. Now, to be clear, I would rather see an older coaster under threat have the investment of titantrack over a wholesale demolition of a classic ride. If that's the only compromise on offer to save a classic wood coaster from the wrecking ball, then I will gladly accept it. I am not one to complain about the smoothness of the Titan experience in favor of the loss of a classic ride overall. No greater the state for this concern than in Pennsylvania, where along with the previously mentioned Lakemont Park, has also recently seen the loss of Blue Streak at Conneaut Lake Park. The state still holds the highest count of operational wooden roller coasters despite this. While not a speculation channel, this subject came up while doing research on titantrack installations in general, where an interesting announcement was discovered and not mentioned in any of the rumor mills I doomscroll while bored. An overlooked event from the recent IAAPA conference in Orlando was Skyline Attractions' announcement, and since posted on their website, that the company is due to install titantrack on 2 coasters in 2024. As of the posting of this video, no further announcement has been made as to what these coasters may be, other than that they are located in the states of Connecticut and Pennsylvania. As for the Connecticut coaster, we can safely assume that this will be at lake compounds with either further work on the already partially Titan-modified Boulder Dash or their classic Wildcat coaster currently under refurbishment already and due to reopen in the 2024 season. So what coasters in the state could possibly be at risk or at benefit from a titantrack layover? Rides that have been ruled out of this speculation due to their historical status include Comet at Hershey Park, all the wood coasters at Kennywood, Roller Coaster at Idlewild, and Thunderhawk at Dorney Park. This leaves us with the following potential contenders. Twister at Knoebels is an in-house design coaster that opened in 1999. The ride has seen retracking and preventive maintenance over the last decade, including a complete retrack of the ride's famous double helix central section that whizzes around the station. I would guess that the park is not giving up on their recent efforts, but perhaps instead look to other areas of the coaster, such as its 2 large drops, which they could easily sneak in a Titan makeover on. Twister does not run all that rough currently in my impressions, but for a ride now 25 years old, it would make sense to ensure its prolonged life with the inclusion of some titantrack. Lightning Racer at Hershey Park is already an excellent and mature GCI of 24 years. Could it now be up for an update with some titantrack? The racing model remains a rather smooth and top-riding wood coaster that is among my favorites. However, there are a few sections, particularly in the long straight airtime sections, where there are a bit rough patches. As it is already a GCI, and no doubt nearing the point where it will need some upkeep work, not to mention that GCI also may want to maintain their relationship with Hershey Park after losing their first ever creation with Wildcat, as it was transformed into Wildcat's Revenge last year. What better way to start a conversation about how to preserve their remaining GCI creation than by suggesting the addition of titantrack? Kingdom Coaster at Dutch Wonderland is an interesting one. I have yet to be on this coaster and hope to ride it this year. However, the park's parent company, Palace Entertainment, is currently in the habit of reducing attractions in their chain of destinations, so I don't see them investing in any improvements here, even on the smaller scale. Kingdom Coaster is a small family ride that, with its 40-mile-per-hour top speed, does look like it packs a good punch for its size. Built in 1990, the ride is 34 years old this year and is nearing the age where consistent maintenance of a wood coaster is a general expectation. It's worth mentioning this coaster, but in my estimation, it's not likely to be getting titantrack this year. I'm putting Comet at Waldameer in the same category purely in that it is a small family coaster that really does not need the Titan level of investment. I also feel we can rule out Ravine Flyer 2 in the same park. The ride has seen a lot of retracking work recently and runs perfectly well for its age of only 16 years. I said it would not include any of the Kennywood coasters, as the main ride that could currently be considered for titantrack in my opinion, Thunderbolt, just reopened after a year-long retracking project that was in line with the traditional work found on all of the park's celebrated wood coasters. My impressions of Kennywood are that they are proud of these rides and wish to keep them running as closely as possible to their original design. So I don't really see Racer, which is currently going through its own retracking project, receiving titantrack. Kennywood's attitude in relation to preservation of their classic rides does not suggest that they would ever consider such an option, or so I hope.
Clash of the Titans.
So what do you think?
The evil.
What is the ride that is most likely to get the Titan treatment? It's mid-February as of the posting of this video, and we are likely only a few weeks from discovering which park has decided to take the plunge into the Titan pool of makeovers. There is of course the possibility that financial concerns, delays, or second thoughts prevented this project from going forward. Personally, I feel that Twister is the most likely candidate to receive the work, with Lightning Racer a close second. This is not a video about the ride experience that titantrack provides, but I will say I'm not a big hater, as some others are. It will be interesting to see what eventually emerges in Pennsylvania. But for now, thanks for watching, thanks for dropping in.